Well, here I am again for a final update. Showing quite a bit of stuff here this time around because it's been a minute since I did a video. It's been more than 1 minute. It's been several minutes. Actually have done some record shopping. Was that last? I think it was the weekend before last. We went to this place, Everybody's Records, and these are their new shirts for their 42 years from 78 to 2020. So these are awesome, and it's an awesome store, so why wouldn't their shirts be awesome? So yeah, we went there, and then I also am going to show some stuff that I've ordered online because, you know, I've been doing quite a bit of that, really too much actually. I mean, too much is never enough, but let's set this over here. Okay, so first things I'm going to show is the CDs that I've been accumulating, and I know it's been a while since I did a video, so some of these I don't remember if I posted or not, or if I've shown in the video, but here they are. This one is Merry Luxmas. It's a Seasons Gratings from the Cramps Vinyl Basement. It took this one a long time to get here. I was waiting for quite a while. I think it came from England. And I think they've sold out of this one a couple different times. So, which I haven't listened to this one yet because it's Christmas. And I want to save it for, you know, for that. But yeah, can't go wrong with that stuff. Traffic Sound. This is their first album. I don't know how to pronounce it. Something a go-go. Anyway, I was made aware of this by Jello Biafra in his Diggers videos that he did for Fuse channel. They're on YouTube if you want to go look at those. Want to go watch them? They're really, really good. He shows some really cool stuff. This is a reissue of the 1969 album, and this is a Peruvian band, and it's psychedelic. And here's the CD. I wanted to get the, I'd like to eventually get the vinyl, but I thought the CD would hold me over till then. And then it came with this. So it's sort of cool. And it has some bonus tracks on it that the original album didn't have. It's got 13 songs, and I think the first 6 was on the original album. I'm not positive about that. And then the last half of those were bonus tracks. But their second album I'd like to get eventually. Traffic Sound is the name of the band. I don't know if I said that. And then this I found at Goodwill recently. Ren and Stimpy's Croco Christmas. This is completely out of print, so I was pretty excited to find it. Because I don't have this. I've never heard it. Once again, I'm saving this one too because it's Christmas. So let me have some new stuff to listen to around that time of year. And then this one, I got this at Everybody's. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's the Plasmatics Coupe de Grace, I guess is how you say it. That's Wendy O. Williams right there. And this is basically what it says. The original Electric Ladyland recordings of their first album, I guess it is. The one that I really would like to get. But, yeah, I mean, the Plasmatics. It's an acquired taste. It's not for everyone. And then I've been on this major kick of the Beatles. And I've been trying to get... I originally wanted to get the mono box set. But it's, like, really super expensive. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just get the stereo box set. Because I have a lot of that stuff in digital form, but I don't have the physical, a lot of it. So then I decided, well, I started looking around on Amazon, and all of it has been released on individually, the US versions. So the US versions have the mono and the stereo, because I have the box set. I have this, which I've already had this one. This is their first 4 albums, Capitol series, and there's a second volume to this. So I already had that. So I started looking for the other albums that I didn't have, and I went ahead and picked up Revolver, Hard Day's Night, Help, Rubber Soul, Yesterday and Today, and this one has this is a sticker that you can stick over the original one, and the butcher cover is the actual album. So that's really an awesome little thing that they gave there. The Beatles, VI, is that 4 maybe, and the early Beatles. So now I think I have all of the US and UK versions on all of these. I have the first 4 on that box set, and then I have, what do we got left? Sgt. Pepper. I have the deluxe one that just came out. The White Album. I have the remaster of that came out not too long ago. Then I also have Let It Be, Naked, Abbey Road. I don't have physical copies of those 2, but I will eventually get those, hopefully. And then this, I don't know if I showed this, the Rolling Stones in mono. Ordered this before I started ordering the Beatles stuff, because I'm also on a Rolling Stones kick. And I didn't have any of these records. Or I have some of these on vinyl, but I didn't have the mono versions. I mean, some of the records that I have might be mono. But this is a great box. It comes with this book. And I'll just run through them real quick here. I know this video is going to be long, but it's alright. We'll go out of order here. This is the first album, it's the Rolling Stones. And then 12 by 5. And Rolling Stones number 2. And these are the UK and the English, or the UK and the American versions. Rolling Stones Now. Out of Their Heads. Another Out of Their Heads, which one's UK and one's American. December's Children, and Everything, Everybody. I'll get it right in a minute. Aftermath. Another Aftermath version. This is Between the Buttons. Flowers. Other Satanic Majesty's Request, which I have this, but I didn't have the mono version. Beggar's Banquet, is that what this is? Yeah, with the original cover. Let It Bleed, and Stray Cats, which I guess this is, I think, exclusive to the box set. I don't know for sure, but so yeah, I didn't have any of those on, like I said, on CD, and a lot of those I didn't have on mono. So it's a great box if you like the Rolling Stones and you like the early stuff. I would definitely suggest that. And it's funny because when I started listening to some of that online, just to see what it sounded like, I think it sounds like the Stooges. Mick Jagger's voice to me sounds like Iggy Pop's voice did when he was in the Stooges. It's a similar. I just thought that was something I'd never noticed before. It just struck me. Onto the vinyl. This I ordered from eBay, I think it was. Hanson, Mbop on one side, the radio version, and then the other side is the Dust Brothers mix. So this is my first Hanson on vinyl. It's not much, but you know, I had to have it once I seen it. And then I ordered this. It doesn't have the original picture sleeve with it, but I wanted it anyway. This is Neil from the Young Ones, Nigel Planer, Hole in My Shoe single. And on the other side is the Hurdy-Gurdy Mushroom Man. So That's awesome. If you've watched The Young Ones, you'll know how awesome it is. And if you haven't watched The Young Ones, what are you waiting for? And I also ordered this Neil's Heavy concept album. I have all the tracks from the CD on my iPod, but the album is, you know, the essential part. And it's just a red sleeve, sort of orange. And I don't know if this record initially came with anything other than the record. I want to say that it probably had some inserts and maybe a poster. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to sort of look that up and see if there's anything missing, just to be curious. Not that it matters, because I just wanted the album. But The Hole in My Shoe was a single, the first single, which is a Traffic song, and then he also did My White Bicycle, which I think that was a Tomorrow song. And then this is another one that I've been wanting forever. Actually found a copy of this on Amazon. This was a Record Store Day release that I came so close to getting, but someone had snatched them all up before I'd got to them, which was my fault, nobody else's. Grindhouse, Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror soundtrack. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, along with Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof, because they're released together originally as Grindhouse. And this was Record Store Day, I'm not sure what year. I know it was a couple years ago. And it's on white vinyl. And this has Rose McGowan in it, who does an awesome job. The whole movie's great. It has Bruce Willis in it. And the soundtrack is great. All of these type of movies, I think, have really good soundtracks. So Planet Terror, Robert Rodriguez. Check this out. If you haven't seen it, the movie, check it out. And then, speaking of Quentin Tarantino, the Tarantino Experience. I was looking for Planet Terror, and I ran across this, and it's like, oh my God, what is that? So this is a double album. Music that inspired his films. And, I mean, I had to get it. I just had to have it. And there's the track listing. One freeze frame. I'm not going to read all that. But like I said, it's a double album. And it's colored vinyl. Yellow. Tarantino Experience. It's very awesome. And a lot of these I really need to sit down and read the liner notes and stuff on. And I want to say the other vinyl is a different color. Yes. This one's red, which I think is really cool when they do that. It's a double album and they make two separate colors. I think that, and it goes with the color scheme of the record jacket, the album jacket. So I think that's really a cool touch. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on here. Al Green, Dusty Springfield, Clarence Carter, Bobby Womack, The Meters, Blue Swede, Vanilla Fudge, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Screamin' Jay Hawkins, Dick Dale and the Deltones, Mamas and the Papas, and on and on and on. So, the Tarantino Experience. And this I found in the dollar bin. I didn't have it. Frank and Moon Zappa, Valley Girl. I don't know if you've heard this song back in the 80s, but she had a pretty good hit with it. And this has some water damage here on the back, but for 99 cents. Who's going to complain? I'm not. Valley Girl on one side, and You Are What You Is on the other side, which is a Frank Zappa song, which I like that song. That's a good one. And then I also found this. I was pretty surprised. Charlie Feathers, Jungle Fever. This is another artist that I was made aware of through Probably through Howie Pyro being a fan of the Cramps, and the Cramps being a fan of Charlie Feathers. And that's funny, that label's yellow and the other one's white. So yeah, it's like a weird warped type of rockabilly, I guess. I don't know how else you would describe it. But you can look this up on YouTube. And some of these songs you might have actually heard before. Jungle Fever, I have that on a compilation. Stutterin' Cindy, That Certain Female. But yeah, I want to look that up. Charlie Feathers, if you're interested in that kind of silliness. It's not silly, actually. It's just weird. And I like that. And here's another one, speaking of weird. Hassel Atkins, Out of Touch. I think this is my second Hassel Atkins. And this is on Norton Records. See right there. And see right there. And see, I looked for a lot of this stuff when we were in California at Amoeba, and I was expecting to find it all, or at least so much that I wouldn't be able to know what to get, is what I expected, but that really wasn't the case. I mean, I got some CDs that was on my list, but as far as vinyl, they just didn't have it. I got this Hassel Atkins at Amoeba in California, which is one that I was looking for on vinyl, but I was going to settle for the CD. I wasn't going to leave it there. It was $13.99, so. And then this is another album I used to have on a cassette, REM Document. This has the song that everyone knows, the one I love. And I told myself, if I see this, I'm going to buy it, and there it was. So, and this is my first REM on vinyl, because I just don't remember seeing a lot of it. And I think this is a reissue. I don't think it's an original, because I would imagine an original from the early period of REM is probably really hard to get a hold of. I don't know if that's true, but if it's like most artists, it probably is. And I guess this theme of this album is fire. So, but anyway, I liked REM's early stuff. Some of their later stuff's not too bad. And then I've also been, what did I do with that other record? I wanted to show, and I don't know, maybe I already showed it. Anyway, I told myself that I'm going to start buying all the White Stripes on vinyl, because I have the CDs. I think I might have showed that already. So this is the one that I got recently, White Blood Cells. This was their, I guess, breakthrough album, which I think it's their second album. No, actually, I think it might be their third album. But this has Fell in Love with a Girl was the first video I'd seen, which is like a really short song. And I thought they had another single. Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground, I think, was a single. But I really like the White Stripes. Really need to listen to them more often. And these are just black vinyl, standard. And they've reissued all of them, so I'm going to try to buy one or two at a time until I get them all. And this one, trying to get a hold of this. There's the insert, I guess. The lyrics. So yeah, we've been to both of the Third Man Records, the one in Nashville and the one in Detroit, and I like both of them, but the one in Detroit is really super huge, and it also is the one that has the vinyl pressing plant, so that was really awesome to go and see that. This is another band I've been wanting to get into for a while. This is the Fuzz Tones, Snake Oil. This is the double album. This is like what I would consider modern garage rock, like fuzzy guitars, hence the name. And these are like parodies of other albums, what it looks like. But this is, like I said, a double album. And I think it's just black vinyl. Yeah, it is. There's the label. So I think I might have one Fuzztones song on my iPod. So this is also my first Fuzztones on vinyl. It's really cool, as you can tell, if you're into that sort of thing. And then the second record is just it's the same as the first one. Different music on it. At least that's the way it's presented. See, I'm really looking forward to listening to this one because I know it's going to be good. Because I'll listen to some of this stuff online. I don't blind buy too much. I mean, once in a while I do, but let's see, they do. You Must Be a Witch is the one that I know from the Nuggets compilation. On here they also do Hey Joe, 53rd and 3rd, which is a Ramones song. Kick Out the Jams, Ian Astbury of the Cult of all things. Let's see, 96 Tears, Gloria. A lot of cool songs that a lot of people like. Yeah, so can't wait to listen to that one. And then this one going all the way back, I don't know for what year exactly. The Sonics with Boom. I've seen this record a lot. Not in person, but I mean, I've been aware of it a lot. And this is also on Norton Records. They had two different copies of this. And I wanted the one that was on Norton because one of them was a different label. This one had a lot of liner notes and so on, so I would buy that one. Bought that one first. And I think the Sonics are also on that Nuggets compilation. I want to say, I might be wrong, but I want to say the song Strychnine. Am I right? I don't know if that's even on here. Psycho is one song. The Witch. No, Strychnine's not on here. Am I thinking of them, or is it... it's not the Seeds. I think that's pushing too hard. But it's hard for me to keep all that stuff straight. I mean, a lot of people that are fans of it, it's easy for them because they were into it, you know, when it, not necessarily when it came out, but they've been into it for years and years, and I'm always behind. I won't say always behind, but I feel like I'm behind a lot getting into things when it comes to buying vinyl. And then this is one that I've been wanting forever. I have the CD. I bought it recently. The 13th Floor Elevators. I got the deluxe anniversary CD, I guess it was. And I wasn't too impressed with it. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't good, but it's pretty much same old on every song. 13th Floor Elevators. This is on green marble, if you can see that. The song You're Going to Miss Me is obviously the one that is on here that I won't say everybody knows, but if you know anything, you'd know that one. And I have the Best Of CD, and it has a lot of this stuff. It doesn't have every track from this album, but I just wanted it because it's a classic album, and it's from the 60s, and it's psychedelic, and, you know, Rocky Erickson has a great solo career too, if you're not familiar. So that's all I got. It's a long video. I don't know how long it is. I can't even see the time. Almost 25 minutes. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I would much appreciate that. And I'm also on Facebook with these posts, these videos, and the things I'm listening to currently. It's Hernando's Vinyl Hideaway. Both channels, both pages, whatever you want to say. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next vinyl pile.